Mazda CX5 versus Toyota Harrier. As requested in the previous video's comment section, I'll compare them across factors that matter most when buying and owning in the Kenyan market, and that is price and availability, powertrains and fuel economy, comfort and features, drive and handling, reliability, spare parts availability and service, resale value, and which buyer each suits best. When it comes to price and availability, the two cars are common on Kenyan roads, with the Harrier giving a price range of between 3.3 million to 4.2 million for 2018 models onwards, depending on the features you want, of course. You can also get locally used, which will be priced for as low as 2 million, depending on their conditions. 2018 models onwards for Mazda CX5, on the other hand, range from 3 million to around 3.6 million, also depending on the features provided in that specific trim level, with older or higher mileage diesel or petrol engines being listed for as low as 1.5 million Kenya shillings. My take on this is both are easily available. CX5 gives a slightly wider price spread with more budget-friendly used options. The Toyota Harrier tends to hold high prices for desirable hybrids or low-mileage units for even used cars in this category. Now, in terms of powertrain and fuel economy, the Mazda CX5 comes with petrol engine of 2000cc and 2500cc and diesel engine of 2200cc. Diesel CX5 are popular for better fuel economy, giving roughly 14 to 18 kilometers per liter depending on driving and model. Toyota Harrier, most common in the Kenyan market, are the petrol 2000cc and hybrid 2500cc. The pure petrol version is the most sought after because the hybrid version mostly comes with premium features, pumping up the price a little bit, so affording it is kinda hard. My take, if fuel economy and running fuel costs is your top priority, then Harrier Hybrid wins. Only that the cost of acquiring it will be a bit high as well. But if you prefer diesel power and diesel fuel economy on long trips, CX5 is attractive and you'll get it at a cheaper price. Talking of ride, handling and driving experience, go for Toyota Harrier if you do a lot of urban and highway driving and want comfort, as this car is tuned more towards refinement and comfort. Usually quieter, smoother ride and prioritizes passenger comfort and premium cabin feel. It is more luxury leaning. In case you specifically want sporty performance with a luxury touch, then you have the options of Toyota Harrier GR Sport or Toyota Harrier G Sport, although they'll come at a high price, around 4.2 million Kenya shillings currently in the Kenyan market. The Mazda CX5, especially all-wheel drive, comes in handy for those looking for more involved drives, sporty handling and occasional rough roads at a budget of around 3.4 million for a new number in the Kenyan market currently. The interior features and comfort for both cars give a modern feel, with high trim levels of Toyota Harrier providing more luxury, plush touches and even ambient lighting. Coming to safety, both cars come with standard safety features in newer models like blind spot monitor, active brake assist, stability control, airbags, ABS, etc. However, availability depends on model year or trim. Toyota's reputation is extremely strong in Kenya. Reliability, parts and servicing. Parts are generally easier to find and mechanics familiar with Toyota's hybrid and petrol engines. So in this, Toyota is taking the lead. Mazdas are equally reliable, but parts and specialists, especially for diesel variants, may take longer to source. If you live outside major towns like Nairobi and need quick or cheap access to spare parts or services, Harrier has advantage. Comparing by resale value, Toyota Harrier holds more value as opposed to Mazda CX5, mainly because of Toyota's reputation in the market. In a top-line summary, with Toyota Harrier you get more prestige, hybrid fuel economy and typically stronger resale value in the Kenyan market. The Mazda CX5 is sportier at many price points, often better value for money on equipment. Diesel options available are helpful for fuel cost savings while giving more power, especially in long distances. If you're in the market to purchase locally or import any of the units I've talked about, kindly hit me up on 0721911279. Also, let me know what you want us to talk about in the next video in the comment section below. I'm Prispa, all about cars, and see you in the next one.